Welcome, I'm Joshy, and today we are finally unboxing Falcon. He's finally arrived. Certainly behind the times on this one, but hey, he's here. I'm going to unbox him. So hopefully this time I won't have the introduction interrupted by my cat, like what happened for Winter Soldier, because I've actually locked the cat out of the room and he's now crying at the door. So that's his fault for what he did last time, though. So let's get into it. I can actually open this. There we go. So our usual any keywords on the write down the poster for Falcon. And onto the cards. Let's open this up. Doing a great job of opening it today. There we go. Okay. Into it. So we have Falcon, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 defense hero, aerial, and Avenger. During the player phase, play with the top card in the card deck face up. That's the mechanic I'm kind of excited to just play with. I like, seeing the boost cards and what's coming. Response, eagle-eyed response. After you play an aerial card, discard the top card in counter deck. Now, of course, Alter Ego, Sam Wilson, Recovery 3, Shield trait, Birds of a Feather action, discard 1 card from your hand, search your deck and discard pile for a bird card and add it to your hand, limit once per round. Red Wing, 2 cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 health, aerial, Avenger, and bird. Hero action, exhaust Red Wing. Return him to your hand and discard the top card in counter deck. Choose to either deal X damage to enemy or remove X threat from a scheme. X is the number of icons in the discarded boost effects area. Bird of Prey, 2 cost event, aerial attack. Deal 4 damage to enemy. You may discard the top card in counter deck to deal 1 additional damage to the enemy for each icon in the discarded card's boost area. We have 2 of those. Bird's Eye View, 2 cost event, remove 3 threat from a scheme. You may discard the top card in the counter deck to remove 1 additional threat for each from that scheme for each icon in the discarded card's boost area. 2 of those as well. Up, up, and away, 0 cost event. Aerial defense, hero response defense. After an attacking enemy is given a face down boost card, look at that card and the top card in counter deck. You may swap those cards, draw 1 card for each printed icon in the current boost cards area. Also have 2 of those. Falcon's Flock uses 5 bird counters, 2 cost support. Resource, remove 1 bird counter from here. Generate an energy resource for an aerial card. Limit once per card. Soup Kitchen, 1 cost support. Alter Ego action. Exhaust Sam Wilson and Soup Kitchen. Heal damage from Sam Wilson equal to his rec and reduce the cost of the next ally to support played this phase by 2. Aerial Evacuation, 1 cost upgrade. Aerial Preparation, when another friendly character would be dealt any amount of damage, discard Aerial Evacuation, prevent all of that damage and change to Alter Ego form. If that character is a hero, they also change to Alter Ego form. Aerial Recon, 1 cost upgrade. Exhaust Aerial Recon and deal a player 1 face down encounter card. Place 1 Recon counter here. As an interrupt, when a player would be dealt an encounter card, remove 1 Recon counter from here instead. So I'm sure I said that was 1 cost upgrade. 2 cost upgrade, Battlefield Awareness. When Falcon uses a basic power, exhaust Battlefield Awareness and discard the top card in the counter deck. Falcon gets +1 to that power for this use for each icon in the discarded card's boost area. Now this is the card I'm intrigued by. Upgrade 1 cost per player. Draw their fire, aerial and preparation. After villain phase begins, discard, draw their fire. Falcon does not exhaust to defend until the end of the phase. I'm keen to see this be used in things like, an Ultron scenario, like, watching Falcon defend for everyone, and if you can get some retaliate in there, be able to destroy all the drones. It'd be fascinating to just see that happen and play out. 2 cost upgrade Talon Line. Hero response, after you resolve Falcon's eagle-eyed ability, discard Talon Line for each icon in the discarded boost area. Choose 1, ready a character control or stun an enemy. And 2-cost upgrade, a Vibranium Microwave. Tech Wakanda, Falcon gets +1 defense. Hero interrupt, when Falcon would take any amount of damage. Exhaust Vibranium Microwave, prevent 1 of that damage and deal 1 damage to an enemy. Going to his precon cards, Adam Warlock, we've seen him before in previous waves. 1 thought, 1 attack, health 3, aerial mystic, and after he attacks or thoughts, discard 1 card at random from your hand. If that card has various resources, it does things. Adam Warlock is an ally that's not particularly loved, I think, but he actually works quite well in a Hulk deck, especially if you've got lots of physicals, because the physical responses remove 3 threat from a scheme, which obviously helps Hulk out a lot. Arrow, 3-cost ally, 1 thought, 1 attack, 3-cost aerial, Agent of Atlas. Hero action, exhaust arrow, choose a player until the end of the phase. Each arrow character that player controls gets +1 attack. Cloud9, I believe we've seen Cloud9 before. Thought 1, attack 1, 3 health, aerial champion. Exhaust Cloud9, choose a player till the end of the phase. Each aerial character that player controls gains +1 thought. I think maybe, I don't know. Hugin and Munnin, or Hugin and Munin, I don't know. 2-cost ally, 1 thought, 1 attack, health 2, aerial, Asgard and bird. After Hugin and Munin enter play, search the top 10 cards of the encounter deck for a minion and put it into play. Engage with you. Ready 1 character control for each icon in that minion's boost area. Spectrum, 5-cost ally, thought 1, attack 1, health of 3, aerial and avenger. Response, after you play Spectrum, tuck 1 card used to pay for her under her. If that card's printed resource has mental, Spectrum gets 2 thwart, physical, she gets 2 attack, energy, she gets +2 hit points, or wild, all of the above. Strength and diversity, 2 costs per player. Alliance card, for each different trait on friendly characters in play, choose remove 1 threat from a scheme or deal 1 damage to an enemy. And we have 3 of those. Flight Squadron support, team trait, play only if your identity has the aerial trait, max 1 team card per player. If each of your allies has the aerial trait, increase your ally limit by 1, and this card gains response after you play an aerial card. Exhaust this card, ready an ally control. There's 3 of those. Resource reserve, max 1 per player, 1 cost support. Any player may spend the resource card tucked here as if it were in the hand. Action, exhaust resource reserve, tuck 1 resource card from your hand under here to a maximum of 1. There's 3 of those. Triskelion, the good old Triskelion we've seen before, 1 cost support. Location shield, increase your ally limit by 1. Captain America upgrade. So play only if you are the Bucky Barnes or Sam Wilson player. Hero action, exhaust Captain America and spend a physical resource. Find Captain America's shield and add it to your hand. If it leaves play this way, deal 4 damage to an enemy. So I'm sure we'll come across Captain America's shield unless they expect you to already have Captain America, but I'm sure that must be in here. Wingman upgrade, 0-cost upgrade, attached to an aerial ally, max 1 per ally. When another aerial ally would take any amount of consequential damage, exhaust attached ally, prevent 1 of that damage. 3 of those. And then we've got our resources. Power of Flight card, so resource, double the number of resources this card generates while paying for an aerial card. 3 of those. And then we have Falcon's Obligation, Harlem's Protector. Give the Sam Wilson player, uses 3 emergency counters, has a victory 0 on it. I'll do your action, spend 1 resource of any type, remove 1 energy counter from here. And it comes in with a hazard icon. Hate hazard icons. Then Nemesis Minion, Viper, Schema 2, Attack of 2, Health 5, Serpent Society, Quick Strike. And Forced Response, after Viper activates, discard the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. Then we have their side scheme, Serpent Solutions. Forced Response, after a Serpent Society minion is discarded from the top of the encounter deck, deal that minion to the first player as a face-down counter card. It comes in with 6 threat. Then we have Serpent Soldier. Scheme 1, Attack 2, Health 3, Quick Strike. Boost effectors give the activating enemy an additional boost card. There's 2 of those. Advertisement. Comes in, Treachery card comes with Surge. When revealed, shuffle each Serpent Society minion from the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Then we have the Stop. Here's the Captain America shield. So linked to the Captain America upgrade, so restricted. Your hero gets +1 defense and gains Retaliate 1, much like Captain America's hero card shield. Winter Soldier, Aggression. Aggression's best aspect. Cost a 3 ally, 1 thwart, 2 attack, health 3, shield and soldier response. After Winter Soldier attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Much like his hero, I believe, similar. Misty Knight, Justice ally, cost a 4, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 3 health, hero for hire. Interrupt when Misty Knight thwarts. Look at the top 2 cards of the encounter deck and discard one of those cards. Misty Knight gets +1 thwart for this thwart for each icon in the discarded cards boost area. We have Ops Room, 2 cost support for protection. Shield uses 3 alert counters. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage while defending, remove 1 alert counter from here, prevent 1 of that damage, and remove 1 threat from a scheme. Nice. Don't mind that. And then we've got out of that Thunderbolt scenario. We got the Fixer. Scheme of 2, attack of 1, health 15, elite genius Thunderbolt, villainous victory 1. Force interrupt. When a non-scenario specific tech attachment would be attached to the villain, attach it to Fixer instead. Text on the card that refers to the villain refers to the Fixer instead. Interesting. Jetpack tech attached to Fixer, otherwise attached to the villain. Attached to enemy gains aerial. Force interrupt. When attached character would take 3 or more damage, prevent all of that damage, and discard Jetpack. Then we've got Tech Pack. Tech attached to the Fixer, otherwise attached to the villain. Attached enemy gets +1 attack for each other tech attachment has. It's given +1 scheme, +1 attack. Hero action, exhaust any number of characters you control. With a combined thwart greater than the attached enemy scheme, discard this card. Wow. Side scheme, technological innovation. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a tech attachment and reveal it. Place 1 additional threat here for each tech card in play. Got acceleration and threat of 4. And then last 2 cards, we have Techno. When revealed, find Fixer and reveal him. If he's already in play, he engages you. Fixer activates against you. If no enemy activated this way, this card gains Surge. And the boost effect here of if this activation is an attack, it gains Piercing. So there we have it. I finally have the Falcon deck. Probably last one in the world to get it. But I have it. Time to sleeve it up. And finally I can go through the campaign with Falcon and Winter Soldier when I have time to do that. In any case, if you enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.